I'm in the midst of trying to run a movie account in between all the things that I'm doing. I haven't kept up the motivation, but I am hoping to this year. But the point of this video is to do something that I haven't done in a long time, and that's an update on my Michael Jackson collection. So behind me is my life's work. I honestly don't know who follows me or subscribed to me from years ago when I used to make these every year, or I don't have a lot of videos, but I used to make these all the time. And I used to run my MJ. Sorry, my hand is shaking so bad. Usually it's not. But I used to make these videos all the time. And I used to have an Instagram account. I still have my collector's account, but my big Instagram account I can't get back into thanks to their stupid security features. But the whole point is that I'm hoping that I can bring a little bit of a new audience, because these videos always really do well, and I love sharing my collection because it's going on 11 years this year that I've been collecting. 16 years of being a fan, so I don't know how I'm getting so old, but I'm definitely going to want to share a little more of my collection and just reach out to a newer audience, especially while the Michael movie is coming out. New trailer today. So let's just get into it. Here's a little sweep of the collection. I mean, I'm proud of it, and I am so happy with every single thing I have. It's not that big. If I spread it out, it is, but again, I am so proud of it though, and I'm so happy with everything I've ever gotten, so that is not a complaint. We'll start over here with the very first things I ever got was my mom got me these keychains for Christmas, like 15 years ago. I took them out of the packaging. I wasn't thinking about collecting back then. I just loved them. And just this past September, I got these from the C&E actually. Which is funny because MJ actually performed at the C&E bandstand, so it's kind of funny that I found these there, but obviously not official, but I love them. That's a recent purchase. I've got my 5 pins. I actually have less than I would think I would have, but they're usually like $7 a pop, and I don't like to spend that much on pins, and I prefer to collect other things, but I do need more. Got my Jackson 5 CDs / Jacksons. Then we start kind of getting into off the wall, Thriller, Mad. I'm not going into super in depth today, but we'll see. We'll see what happens with other videos. Got kind of miscellaneous CDs on the bottom, like Eddie Murphy, Love's Alright, and soundtracks that have MJ on it. Got my new poster I got this year, which I'm so happy that I found that. We'll go up to the top, some of my big stuff. That doll, I need more of them, but I'm so happy to have one of them. I love that microphone. Anything of the, I think it's LJN stuff from the 80s is so iconic. Like, that picture is pretty much all you see when it comes to merch from the Thriller era. Got one of my fuzzballs and the necklace from my stocking. That fedora is not Michael Jackson branded, but I've had it since I was a kid, so it's like the centerpiece of my collection, along with the glove that I got for Christmas with those keychains. The Jackson Pepsi, I'm so happy to finally have gotten a few years ago. This awesome #1s lanyard that Staff wore in HMV when the album came out. I'm waiting for my vinyl from Amazon. It should be here any day, but come on. Got this today, the Steelbook. I'm not gonna go super in depth in the back. Those are the DVDs and all my editions of Michael Jackson Experience back behind all this stuff, but that's stuff everyone's seen a million times, and half of it's bootleg. I love it all, but I'm not gonna really take all my stuff out today, but if people want, I can go into more detail about certain aspects. The Minex are so good. I can only find one here in Canada that I got for a good price. Everything else is like $100, so I just love it. I need the bad one. Got a million of these 2018 cans because I hunted for them, and when I was in high school, I got 2 cases. We have, the Funkos are so crazy to me because I spent years looking for the originals, and then when they first announced MJ Funkos finally, I was on the hunt to pre-order them, and now there's like 10. There's a Bad Tour one coming this spring. Might beat it. That's another thing. Everyone's got theirs. I'm waiting for mine, but so happy to have 3 albums and the Funko, the singular Funkos down there. And I've got more to the right. This was an attempt at a bad shelf. Kind of ran out of room. But Moonwalker, the VHS, one of my favorite items. Not even rare, but it's awesome. These new socks that I got, I think these are actually within the last couple years, so it's awesome to find those in the store. One of my prized possessions there, along with the bad Funko that I really want to open, but I never will. Magazines back there, there's tons in there. One of my least favorite things to collect, but I've definitely accumulated a lot. Got my figure that's missing is Fedora. The Funkos I was talking about. My TV guides, which are also some of my favorite things. Oh, I love these things. I got them for a good price. The MJ Cup that I got from the musical in New York. So lucky to have seen that musical. I've seen it twice, and you'll see my programs in a minute. The ornament, I love that. A deck of cards. All my 7 inches are in here. Well, again, I haven't gotten any of those in a long time actually, but I would make a video of those separately. That is a product from a dispensary. Why that was on something, I don't know, but it was like $1. I had to buy it. Another recent purchase, the Kellogg's Jackson's Victory vinyl picture disc. So cool. Got all my records here. 12-inch singles. Almost every album except for History and Blood on the Dance Floor in there. Definitely something I would need to make a separate video for. And then we've got books. Still haven't read Moonwalk, but that's just because I'm not a big reader, but I will. Awesome bag that I love. My brother found that for me when he was working at the Salvation Army. More Harry Potter in the back. It's like awesome box set my girlfriend got me for Christmas. Got some bigger magazines and then programs like the Jackson's Victory and the Bad Tour in there. Need more programs. That's something I'm gonna prioritize. And going from the bottom up, I've got my CD card singles, and then we've got kind of the CD singles there, but then like deluxe special editions there that have the slipcases. That's why they're at the end. Sorry if my breathing is atrocious in the mic, by the way. I am out of breath. Got back from the gym not long ago. But got CD singles there, posthumous releases, Scream I got when it came out, Escape I got when it came out. Escape's release was one of my favorite times as a fan, up until now with the biopic. Almost all the number ones, I'm just missing the Off the Wall. Got the Amazon exclusive Diamond Funko, and we've got the Rock With You Funko. My cassette singles, and then a few extra cassettes like Invincible and Blood on the Dance Floor. And my phone case that used to be on my iPhone 5 when I was a kid. And another prized possession because of the story behind them. Got the Toronto. I do say that. I'm Canadian. I do say Toronto. I don't know why I said Toronto, but got my Ed Murphish program. And then we've got the Broadway program back there, the playbill. And that picture behind there was at the dollar store. I was so happy to find that a couple years ago. But yeah, not super in depth. Didn't want to make this a huge video, but that's the collection. I've been doing pretty well in January. I'm hoping to have lots of additions for the new year.